Alright guys, Madfoot Sim Racing, like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications. We've got City of Heroes here and we're going to just do a quick tutorial. We've got Killer Kenny here and we're about to level up. We're right in front of Miss Liberty in the main part of Atlas Park, and we're going to do a few things here and we're going to go through them with you real quick. Maybe it'll help you get some stuff going on your character and or tune, or however you want to say it. We'll probably refer to him as our tune. Okay, there she is, Miss Liberty. This is right where you start off. And so, let's see here. This is just how we have our generalized stuff set up. Oh, there's somebody showing up. If you just want to check somebody out, you hover your little mouse pointer over them and then you right click on them. This little menu will come up and then you just left click on info and it'll give you a little thing on them. It shows you their powers right here, and you can see he's electric control. These are the powers that he has. It says that he's level 4. Electricity assault, that's his secondary thing. Charged brawl. He also has fly, which we're going to go over real quick. He has the accolades of long-range teleporter. We just got an accolade with him. And we got the Ouroboros, and we're just going to slide that right over here. It's a neat little teleport power that we got. So what we're going to do, we've got the ability to level up, and we're going to go right up to her. But first thing we're going to do, you hover over this thing here. It says powers, and you go to combat attributes, and then you go to base with your mouse and you left click on that and kind of scroll down with the wheel on your mouse, go to where it says influence, and then right click with the mouse, right click, and then monitor influence, and then it'll show you how much influence you have, which is what they use for currency. Then you go right up to experience to next level, and you right click on that and it'll put it, and monitor experience to next level, and then experience debt, and right click on that, and we're gonna monitor experience debt, and then left click on the X to get rid of this big window here, and then left click and hold, and we'll move this little window right over here. So we can see that Killer Kenny doesn't have a lot of money. He doesn't have a lot of experience to go till he gets, till he can level up again. And he doesn't have any experience debt. You usually get experience debt when you get nuked or fried or dead or whatever you want to call it, you know, or arrested or something like that. So we're just gonna walk up here to Miss Liberty, and we'll left click on Miss Liberty, or right click on her, or left click on her. I guess we're not close enough, so we have to kind of like bump this duder out of the way here. There we go. And I'm gonna move this so that it's right here. And train to a new level of power. Train up to the next level. You're ready for security level 4. We're going to train up to level 4. What we're going to do, you have unlocked access to a new level power sets, to new power sets. And that's what we're going to do. New power sets. That's what this little tutorial is all about. Okay, yeah, we understand that. So what we're going to do, this whole thing is going to be about, is we're going to get fly, and then you have to finish, you have to hit the finish button twice. You have to hit it twice. Finish once, and then you have to hit it again. The second time, first time gets you to this one, the second time will lock it in. Usually you just have to hit it once, but we're going to hit it twice. Okay, and now it gives him this fly thing. We're just going to click and drag that up here, and then the afterburner, remove from tray, because anytime we hit fly, the afterburner, if you look at it, it comes up here, and then you turn this off and it goes away. Okay, so that being said, now we can turn off this thing here, this little powers thing, so we don't need to know that. And then this, and we can kind of get rid of this little thing here. So what we can do here is we go over to this lady here, the enhancements. What we can look at, manage our enhancements. We have to scroll down, and we've got fly as our new power here. And it says allowed enhancements, reduced endurance cost, or enhanced flying speed, or if we get the set categories, which are advanced things, we go flight or universal travel. Those are special enhancements. So what we would do, and those are things that go in here in the little slots, these slots or bubbles or whatever somebody wants to call them. Usually it says you get 2 new power slots you can do on the odd levels until you get to higher levels, and then they're on the even ones. They switch around on you. It gets really confusing. You got to be really careful about what you're watching. Down here, enhancement inventory, we've got some down here. Kenny hasn't used yet. Okay, so we haven't put those in Killer Kenny's thing yet. And if you look at them, it says mutation in magic. Well, I don't know if that's going to necessarily agree with what Kenny is for his origin. He might be something else. So what we've got to do is we're going to be focusing on this right here, which is Wentworth's, which is the auction house. So normally, if we click on this field trainer, this nice lady here, these are the regular ones that are set up for him, and I can tell just by looking at these that Killer Kenny is a technical person. And these, they have a little number here, 5. They sell them dependent on every 5 levels of power, and so that's a 5. Even though we're level 4, we can use things that are within 3 levels of this. So if we're level 2, we can use up to a 5, and if these stay the same, so if we can use a level 5 thing up to level 8, and then it becomes inactive, or not inactive, we just can't use it anymore because we've overpowered it. We're like sucking it dry. It's not going to happen anymore. So, but we could, in theory, put a level 5 fly power on there. And some of these, you look at them, they don't cost as much. This is the influence cost on the side here. And I can left click on this slider. Some of these ones here, like we'll just show this accuracy one for 2,299, and then I left click on it, I hit info, and it'll increase my accuracy by 17.5%. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, then I go all the way down here, and then I look at the next, or the most expensive accuracy one, which I have to find it. Should be right around here somewhere. Because there it is right there. I go info on that one. Yeah, 35%. So that's a lot better, but it costs a lot more, and Killer Kenny doesn't have that kind of cash laying around. So, okay. One thing about this superpowered field trainer, if we click on her again, we can sell this accuracy to her, even though it's only 660 influence. We click on that and we can sell that to her. We don't have any recipes we can sell. We don't have any salvage we can sell. The other thing here is something we got from the lady down the way here. She's a smart vendor. She gave us that as a freebie when we first started playing, and we can keep getting the freebies if we accidentally delete them. But then, or it won't let us sell them, because then we could just keep getting free things and selling them, and that's just not going to happen. That would be like a loophole in the game. Not going to happen. So what we're going to do, and see, there it is in the bottom. See, yeah, not going to happen. So we just click that, shrinks our enhancement thing. Inspirations. Click this. This will put on the blue button and lock it down here to our bar. Okay. This is one of our other powers. Okay. Killer Kenny doesn't have a lot of money. Okay. So if we go to Wentworth's, all of our Wentworth windows are kind of messed up. We'll organize them really fast. And that'll make our future endeavors rather easy. And then we can do this, and then we'll just kind of like do this. Okay, so what we know is that there we go, we can still see her kind of, is there's a thing out there called Freebird, and you search for Freebird, and then you hit level twice, and these, see how they don't have a number on them on there. You hit Freebird Fly, and then you click on it. Yeah, that's like super expensive. A Freebird, okay, and yeah, it has a minimum level requirement of 12. Well, Kenny isn't 12 yet, but he can keep it in his inventory, but he can't afford it right now. It says it's attuned. This enhancement's effective level is always the same as the user's. In addition, the effectiveness will increase when the user's levels up. Okay. So at level 12, it starts 8.3%, and then it just keeps going up as Killer Kenny goes up. So what we'll do is we're going to look at this, and then a set bonus, because there's 3 of them. There's the stealth one, and there's the endurance one. Well, Killer Kenny can always put 2 more of the slots in there, and then eventually get the endurance one, which will make it so that his endurance doesn't go down while he's using it, or it goes down by less. And then it's also attuned, and then the stealth, so he is always stealthy while he is flying. So what we'll do, since Killer Kenny is on our side, what we're going to do is we'll turn off the Wentworth. We hit the Wentworth button, because getting that macro is free. And then what we'll do is we'll go like this. We'll go menu, and we'll go quit to character select, 3, 2, 1, 0. And it will go to a list of our other characters. We've got another character here. These are all on the same user. This character goes, oh, okay, well, I've got the Wentworth thing too. And I'll go into my super group base. Lets me go into my base. And then I can go here. So lets me go into a place where I can convert stuff. And I go over here. Do this. Salvage. And I'm doing this for Kenny, Killer Kenny. And then I back up in case somebody else wants to use that little kiosk. I'm not getting in their way. I'll take these. And I'll take, I can only select 10 of them at once. And I'm going to sell each one of them. And I'm going to say this is an auction house. So I'm going to sell one for 55,000. But it sold 10 of them. I get all that influence. Okay. And I'll do that 3 times. Get all the influence. And then I'll go Freebird. Like this. Fly. And then I'll say, I'm going to make an offer for that for 1 million. And see if they sell it to me. Says I bought something. So I bought the Freebird for 1 million. I get that. And I look at my enhancements. There it is. Okay. So then I reset this. Close up my Wentworths. And then I go to email. Do a new email. And I go at Manfoot. Subject Freebird. And Killer Kenny Gift. And then drag that over there. And I hit send. Okay. Then I close this up. Close this window with the left click. And then I go menu. Quit to character select. And these are all characters within my own thing here, and we go like this. We go boom, boom, boom. There he is, Killer Kenny. He's 4th level now because we leveled him up so we could get that fly power. You look down here, he's got the red email from Madfoot. Subject Freebird. Killer Kenny Gift. We go claim. All right. and then delete that because that email is gone now and it's empty. Enhancements. So now he's got the Freebird. He cannot use that till he gets to level 12, but we can get to level 12 pretty quick with him. So what the best option for him to do is to take Freebird, put it over here, and then it just puts it in his stored part of his Wentworth. As soon as he's ready, he just goes get, and it'll put it back over here. So that's when he hits level 12, and then he doesn't have to worry about accidentally being over here, because if he looks in here now, it's not here. He won't accidentally sell it, and that's a good thing, because then that's happened to me in the past. Trial by fire kind of a thing. Oops, accidentally sold it. So now Killer Kenny has Freebird, and if he wanted to, in the meantime, he could go get like a increase in flight, or he can just use flight for right now. It's good enough. It gets you around buildings and stuff. And what we can do, since the jump pack it only lets you use it for a little bit, we'll remove that from the tray, and then we'll just scoot fly over. We'll click and drag it, and then Killer Kenny can now fly, and he still has his shotgun there, his automatic shotgun, which also has a slug shot, as you can see. And Killer Kenny is ready to rock and roll, and he has flight. So don't mess with him. And we'll see you guys in our next little thing, and we can see all his experience stat and everything like that. And the next time we see Killer Kenny, he should have Freebird on his flight power. Like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications at Madfoot Sim Racing. And